What is going on, trainers? Sticks10 here, and today we are going to take a look at the Prismatic Cup. I'm going to show you some battles with some of the teams I created using the team building guide. If you haven't checked out that video, watch that one first, and it's up there in the linked and in the description. So we're going to jump into these battles right away. This is against Crystal Blue Pepsi here from the Go Battle Stadium Discord. Definitely great resource there if you guys are looking for some practice battles. And so here we go, Meganium versus our Hypno. And unfortunately, I think having a, we are going to get knocked out here because I don't want to spend, oh, I do actually spend 2 shields. I don't know if that was a wise move there. So now we're down 2 shields to none. And in comes that beautiful Crystal. So we're not in a good position here. We switch to Lucario. Knockdown comes in. We're going to Power Up Punch. It is a normal type as well, so that's going to do neutral damage. And our attack is going to rise. And you can see we are doing some damage here, but unfortunately we didn't save a shield for a Lucario. I think it definitely would have been better to have a shield for Lucario there. Lucario needs a shield. And we are going to switch into Flygon here. Dragon Claw, probably not enough to knock out this Knockdown. Knockdown, very bulky. So there's the Sky Attack. And we're going to switch now into Hypno and maybe get it knocked. Nope, doesn't quite KO. Ugh. Flygon comes back in. That's going to be GG's there for the first game. I definitely think this team needs some work. I think it just doesn't, it's not very well balanced. And so I think having Talonflame, Driftblim, and Flygon all on the same team kind of makes it weak. And then Lucario requires shields, as do most of the fighters, I feel like. But Lucario also loses to most of the fighters, so I think that's part of the problem with this team. So you can see Crystal, X-Scissor. And if you notice, it's actually a it's Fury Cutter on this. So it is actually our Talonflame shouldn't have an issue because it's not a rock. Fast move on that. We are going to Brave Bird. It should be noted, I think Talonflame here is a little, with this current switch timer at 30 seconds, I think Talonflame is probably, if I was running a Talonflame right now, I would just be throwing Brave Birds right away and then switching out to something else that I still had a favorable matchup with because I think that Brave Bird is just going to do so much damage very quickly. In your Flame Charge, you're not likely to get you know, multiple buffs on the Flame Charge like you were with the 60-second timer. So I definitely think whenever your cup is in the month, if your cup is starting right now at the beginning of the month and you're going to have this, I think your team build is going to be different than if you were to run later in the month. So definitely the 30-second timer does change things. We'll see if they keep it permanent. I definitely think it dropped to 45 seconds would be good. Niantic, if you're watching this video, probably not watching it, but, you know, just if you are. So here's Quagsire. We know it's going to throw a Stone Edge against me. And then we can come in with Lucario, maybe get a few counters off. Oh, we shield again. Earthquake, so that was good. We would have definitely, that would have done a lot of damage. We get quite a bit of energy built up here. Let's see what they're bringing in. And see, at this point, like I could throw and switch right away into something else with the new 30-second timer. And Meganium comes in. We're just going to throw some power-up punches. Yeah. Let's see, we could have switched. Yeah, that 30-second timer is so nice. And I'll have a video on that one. The 30-second timer probably came out first. If you guys want to see my thoughts on it. And some battles with the team that I like so far in that But you can see I'm not liking this team, so we are going to make some changes to it. I just feel like I have too many shared weaknesses, and a lot of flying types probably isn't good in this cup because there are quite a few things that counter flying types. So, and I also feel like I'm not putting on enough like shield pressure really with this team. It's probably another weakness of it. I'm just not getting to a lot of charge moves fast enough that are going to do a lot of damage to people, and so people aren't necessarily threatened to use their shields right away. So definitely this team had a pretty low threat score, but in actual practice against the meta, I just felt like it was kind of weak. So definitely not a team I would recommend for your cup. And next we're going up against Super Saiyan Spaz, who's a local that I battle quite a bit. And you can see we changed our team. This is a team I've been running for a little while now, and I do like it. So here we led Hypno into the Lantern. I do end up shielding up that Hydro Pump. We're going to throw the Thunder Punch, and that is going to get a shield, so that's really good. Shiftry comes in. We've got a switch. There's the switch finally. Kind of a little slow on that switch. I think this Leaf Blade's going to do quite... Is it Leaf Blade? Or oh, it's actually Hurricane. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. So, I knew he had a lot of energy. I just was expecting, like, back-to-back Leaf Blade or, you know, something like that. I was not expecting the Hurricane. So, there's the Leaf Blade. So, it's Leaf Blade Hurricane on this Shiftry. Interesting. Definitely was not... I did not see that Hurricane coming, so... Oh, man. So we're in a pretty bad position now. We're going to Body Slam because my fast moves on Munchlax aren't going to be doing a whole lot, but we do get the KO there. He still has a shield, and Lantern comes back in. I don't think we're going to make it to a Bulldoze. So we're going to throw a Body Slam. We do get the last shield, though. And then he switches into Ludicolo, not Lucario. Ludicolo. And we are going to throw Body Slam. He has a lot of energy on that Lantern. Like, so much energy. I think we're done. This game's over. Because, yeah, our Hypno comes back in. I probably... Yeah, that's okay. If we can get him... he gets to another Ice Beam, I bet. So that's going to be... he's going to bring in that Lantern and he's going to KO me. He's probably to a Hydro Pump. He really just needs a... Yeah. He really just needed a Thunderbolt there, but that's okay. Into the next game, Ludicolo versus Drifblim. So because that Shiftry doesn't have foul play, I actually felt like I could run this team, this Drifblim, pretty... doesn't have a lot of threats except for Lantern. We're going to throw this Icy Wind just to lower its attack. And then we're going to switch into Hypno. I think this is just going to be a Thunderbolt, but we're going to shield it up. I don't want to take a bunch of damage. So we are going to get to another move. There we go. Getting to a Thunderbolt or a Thunder Punch. And we should be able to just farm down. I'll take this damage. Oh, it's actually a Hydro Pump. That's okay. We farm down. Ludicolo comes back in. So much energy. Yeah, I'm going to throw a Thunder Punch, I think. We're down 2 shields to none now at this point. Thunder Punch. And another Thunder Punch. I think I could KO from this range. We switch into Drifblim. We're going to get KO'd here by this Ice Beam. Hypno going to come back out. We should be able to Confusion down, which we are. And then let's see what they've got coming back in. Is Lantern going to come back out? And it looks like it's going to be Shiftry. and this is fine. Leaf Blade's going to KO. And then Blaziken comes in. They're going to switch into Lantern. Oh, and they didn't have very much health on that Lantern, so actually get to the Blaze Kick. And that is going to be enough to KO here. Yeah. So, really good. Okay, so Blaziken versus my Shiftry. This is really bad, so we're going to switch to Drifblim. They come in with Exadrill. It's actually, I think it's Mud Slap. And we're going to throw the Icy Wind. So that drops its attack. We are going to shield this. Oh, it's actually Drill Run. Interesting. I wonder if that was a misclick. I don't remember now. Oh, maybe he said he only had one move on his Excadrill, because he just built it. So now we are going to Icy Wind into the Hypno that came in. And we're going to Shadow Ball here. Let's see if we get the second shield, or if they... Ooh, we do. And then at this point, do we just let Drifblim go? Probably. Oh, it actually survives. Oh, and we get the KO. And Blaziken comes back in. We're going to throw another Shadow Ball here. And, oh, it connects through the shield. Yeah, nice. So, GG's. We do end up winning that one. I want to thank my Patreon supporters. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's helpful in some of the team building. Just showing you some battles pre-switch clock change. What you guys can expect post-switch clock change. Like, comment, subscribe down below if you haven't already. And as always, guys, keep on battling.